Ever since Logitech released their Pro Series sim racing lineup of gear, they faced criticism due to the lack of wheels available to be used with their direct drive wheelbase. However, a few months ago, they finally released the RS Wheel Hub, opening a plethora of doors, including this one. This is the Max Pappies Innovations GT330, GT310, and NASCAR third-party wheel mods, and if you own a Logitech direct drive wheelbase, you'll definitely want to know more about these. Looking for great deals on sim racing hardware? Make sure to check out simspots.com, where all of the best deals on sim racing, PC, and gaming peripherals are posted daily. Literally, the site is completely free to use, free of ads, and just lets you know of discounted sim racing hardware for you to save some cash. Get into sim racing or upgrade your gear today at simspots.com. Made in Italy by MPI Innovations, a company that creates real-world wheels for professional race teams, these wheels are close replicas to those used in real motorsport applications with identical materials and components. Starting off, the GT310 Supercar wheel is undoubtedly my favorite of the three. This 330mm D-shaped wheel is minimalistic yet aggressive in design and retails at a pricey $170, this being standard across all three wheels. Now, I say pricey considering that Logitech's wheel rims retail for just $70, and MPI's own SimLink wheels, which are made for the G923 and are a similar concept to this, those retail for just $99. Quickly, it's also worth noting that these rims could technically be used with other button modules, not just the Logitech ones, assuming that they have the same mounting pattern, albeit that's not their primary use. Made to be used with the Logitech RS Wheel Hub, it fits completely flush into that module, almost seeming like a completely OEM look. The size and the shape of this wheel also allows me to comfortably reach all buttons, dials, and the paddle shifters, so there are no complaints regarding the fitment or look here. Now, although there's not much to go over regarding the wheel rim itself, what is here is impressive. This wheel features what MPI calls the Extreme Grip RG material, and this still remains my favorite out of all the wheels that I've used. It requires significantly less maintenance and care compared to rubber, suede, or Alcantara, all while providing significantly more grip. Pair that with the hand-stitched microfiber material used on the top and the bottom, and the orange leather stripe on the center, and this is a very good-looking wheel. Out on track, paired with the full 11Nm of torque offered by the Logitech Pro wheel, it also holds up well. Although flex is visible on its outer points when applying pressure there, on track and under normal use, I didn't feel any. Pair that with the grip offered by this wheel and its realistic size and its shape, and I felt right at home. Here, I'm not getting any of those luxuries that you would see on higher end wheels like carbon faceplates or anything of that sort, but I do get all the necessities in a very well put together, tidy, and sophisticated package. Now, very similar things can also be said about the GT330. Based off of the Audi RS3 WTCR wheel, this one resembles more of a GT/Formula rim and is made of the same materials as the previous wheel. This one also having a 330mm diameter, the main difference that I noticed on track was just quite a bit more flex, with everything else being a very similar experience. You see, as opposed to the previous wheel where I did have to apply significant pressure to feel any type of movement, as you can see, this one does seem to have quite a bit more, this still not being a massive issue out on track, but it is still something to consider. Other than that though, all of the buttons and dials here were easy to reach, with this wheel giving an OEM look. Now of course, another very important thing to point out is its lightweight factor, this completely uninterrupting the force feedback of the base, and this being something I can say about both wheels. Both the GT310 and the GT330 do provide a good and similar experience. Shifting focus to the MPI NASCAR wheel though, that's where a bigger difference is seen. Although it's still in the prototype phase, it does show a lot of promise. The design, inspired by real-world NASCAR wheels, delivers an authentic feel that's bound to appeal to oval racing fans with its massive 381mm diameter. It's also fully wrapped in suede, which both looks and feels good, and although my unit has some rough edges being a prototype, the overall look and feel I'm getting here is very unique. Also worth noting is that on track, the 11Nm Logitech base handled it well, with some drop in overall detail and feel with it being such a large rim, but still very much usable. Now the only major downside consists of you losing nearly all functionality of the button module, as those buttons and the paddle shifters are hard to reach without you letting go of the wheel. But if you're looking for a 100% authentic stock car experience, pair this with a sequential shifter and you're pretty much there. So to conclude, at $170, these wheels from MPI are commanding a premium. However, for Logitech direct drive owners who are looking for a uniquely different, fully authentic OEM feel, I do find it easy to recommend these products. So with that said, this has been my full review on the Max Pappies Innovations SimMax lineup of wheels. As always, let me know your thoughts on these down in the comments below, and with all of that said, thank you all for watching, stay safe, and have a fantastic rest of your day.